subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss an update.
Hello everyone, I am in the Woodlands, Texas at Kendra Scott Jewelry Store. I'm picking up a donation for one of my charitable organizations. And I thought maybe today on Lady Mary Beth we could do a spur of the moment resale shop search. I'm going to look on my phone to see what might be in the area, and if I find anything great, I'll be right back with you. I found the Home Consignment Center off of I-45 in the Woodlands, Texas, and I see lots of patio furniture outside here. Isn't that lovely? So we'll go inside and see what else they have. I am in the market for a sofa, so hopefully I'll find something great today.
I'm glad to stumble upon a Home Consignment Center. This is the perfect shop if you're looking to renew and renovate. Lots of different styles, and I like that they accessorize too. Of course, I gravitate towards the blue and the white. And they have everything from modern to classic and lots of artwork. I wish I had room for this set. This is absolutely perfect for a bathroom, and you know I use a lot of hairspray. This is so cute. Be great for a teenager's bath. And if you really look carefully, there are so many accessories, and I think it's easier to overlook because of all the furniture. And look at the scale of this bedroom set. Wow, that is quite something. This is quite a classic look. I sure do like it. And many of these items, that says as is, it was probably a floor model. Many of these items come from high-end boutiques and furniture stores. This is the most beautiful chest set I have ever seen. Look at the inlaid marble, and $39, what a deal. I wish I had a spot for this. I like this picture. I'll be doing a segment soon on pictures and the many different uses, and there's so many different styles. This is a nice ceramic, kind of has a safari look. That's quite nice. And here's another picture. They are all around us. This looks to be maybe from Italy. It's hand painted, and that's a two-piece set. Great candle holders. And this sofa, look at that. There's so much space. It must be made for really tall people or for leaning back watching TV.
This Bag, Borrow, or Steal is something that I wasn't actually familiar with, but apparently it's a major company that offers to rent handbags, and you can also sell your items as well. And this is something I think that most people probably know about. I just now got the message, and they've got lots of items here. These are all authenticated and top brands: Coach, Gucci, Yves Saint Laurent, Burberry, and let's take a look at all the different purses they have.
Oh, their handbags are magnificent, and they are all authenticated. Look at the Yves Saint Laurent. And I'm not exactly familiar with prices on what these would be brand new, but I would think that this would be quite discounted compared to retail. That's a great piece, Louis Vuitton. And the dust cover is not included. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. And that Gucci pattern, that definitely takes me back. I had this in a blue with a classic blue and red stripe down the middle with the fabric. I bought mine in Munich years ago when I was a teenager. So proud of that handbag. This tea set is really neat. This looks like it might have been handcrafted, a very modern look with pops of color. Love the baby grand. This is a Harrington from New York. And it's a player piano. Look at that. Wouldn't that be great for parties? And a Steinway & Sons. I was very surprised to find this. And the price was right. It has a little bit of damage on top. It's a 1936 model, but you know what I'm thinking? Put a long lacy runner and it will bother no one. It is a beautiful piano, and there was a customer playing it while I was in the store. You know you're in Texas when you find a wild turkey at a consignment shop. I'm sure someone hunted that on a ranch. Rio Grande wild turkey. I like this Regency look here, and the green is perfect. I could see this in a Jane Austen movie. And that headboard behind, that's the blue and white, is yummy. They have rugs in every size, and here's a clue on one of these on the tag. They actually list where it's from. You don't find that on everything, because these are consigned a lot of times by the stores themselves. This is an Anthropologie rug, and they've got a nice selection of bar stools. And I know I was helping the college kids recently find bar stools, and surprisingly, they're quite hard to find in shops. That's for a set of 3. And the tulips caught my attention. These are actually quite easy care. You don't ever have to change the water. I like that, kind of the ombre yellow golden color. And this is catching my attention. Let's move the cheese wheel. This looks to be a vintage item. I love the amethyst color. It's sort of a petite cake stand that would be great for tea time, for pastries. Oh, so many things you could do with that. I'm gonna have to research this. It's definitely caught my interest. These frames were quite a deal. Sterling silver from Italy, $99 for the pair. I was very tempted. They do have some accessories, crystal, china, and I think I even saw a piece of heron. That's Nambe. And art for every room in your house, for any style. If you were redoing your home, this would be a good place to actually consign your furnishings. Let's say you're going from traditional to a bit more modern or farmhouse, and then you could do some shopping. Yet another pitcher. I love pitchers. These could be used as vases. It'd be a great gift item. $19 for this oversized aqua pitcher. That's a really good deal. And they do a good job of merchandising. I like that they feature colors together and styles. This reminds me of a rose bowl that I bought recently with the striped glass. This comes with a wrought iron stand for $39. That would be a great art piece to feature on a shelf or on an entry table. And you know you're in Texas when you see the wildlife. Oh, I know some people that would sure enjoy this. That is quite something. And peacock feathers. Oh, I love to design with peacocks. And this piece right here, this console, would be great for storing dishes, flatware. It's a nice piece. And I like the look of the acrylic and gold bar stools. And that's a pretty good deal for 2 of them.
Just a few inside tips that I'm learning today. Home Consignment Center is one of the largest consignment chains in the US, and they have stores mostly in California and Texas. And their items come from surprisingly upscale retailers, model homes, and occasionally an estate that's being liquidated. And you might recognize some of the sofas and other furnishings just by looking, and I can't reveal the names. That is something that is private. But let's just say there's some of the top retailers, and you can probably research while you're here. If you look at maybe the description, you might make a connection. And in case you're wondering if the items are ever discounted, they're not officially, but an insider tip, you can ask. If an item has been here almost 45 days, which is the contract period, they might be willing to work with you on price. So especially if it's a big ticket item, it is definitely worth asking. And let's take a look at some more items.
They have nice oversized chairs, lots of great seating here, and you'll see a little farmhouse style with this TV stand. Lots of pillows to accessorize with. The tufted ottoman looks really neat. I'm not seeing the color sofa I need today, but they certainly have quite a variety. These are striking. The Kalim design, look at that. Canvas with the round bicycle motif. I like the shape of it, and lots of great greenery. Make sure to look at the accessories if you happen to go to the Home Consignment Center. There's just so much to see. And this stand would be great for desserts or featuring a collection. You could put some small plates inside. Could be on an entry table. And this you probably recognize from the 50s. It's an old telephone chair that they have modernized a bit. And underneath, that's where you would put the phone book, and up top, the telephone. And it was usually placed in a hallway. And this is really neat. I like that they have lots of botanicals and greenery, and the price is right with the planter. This looks like it belongs in a library, an English style home. And look, you've even got the wingback chair. This unit has a ladder so that you can access all the shelves. It just looks so cozy. You could definitely accessorize all of the shelves with the things that they have in the store. A little bit more of the Texas flair here with the horseshoes and the wagon wheel. And who doesn't love sunflowers? The Howard Miller clock with the Westminster chime caught my eye. This was about $119, really good deal. The bench is nice. This looks like a church pew next to a Victorian settee. Isn't that neat? I love the fabric on that. And for the modern home, glass, chrome, and mirrors. This coffee table is really neat. I like the rattan look. It's made of bamboo. And here they give you the retail price. So this is a brand new item, as many of the products are in the store. So it really is a deal when you see that.
I'm glad I popped into Home Consignments today in the Woodlands, Texas. They have beautiful furnishings, artwork, and accessories. And I even found a chair that I like. It kind of looks good with my outfit, doesn't it? And what I'm getting today is this vintage amethyst thistle cake stand. And I believe it's made by the Mosier Glass Company. I did a little research on my phone. And what fun this was today. A great outing. Thanks again for joining Lady Mary Beth. Elevate your everyday with consignment shopping. Thanks for joining Lady Mary Beth. Please hit like and subscribe. I hope to see you next time for more lifestyle tips.